What's up, everybody? My name is Raylo, and we are back for another Nuke gameplay. We are coming back here on Estate. This is actually in the same lobby as the one that I played with on Wasteland, the one that I just uploaded a couple days ago here. I'm actually recording this on June 7th, and I'm going to be uploading it in about a week here, I think. I'm going to try and space it out so I'm not spamming you guys. Not really that I have anything of you guys to deal with, but, you know, the 10, 30 people that watch this, nice. And you know, I hope you at least get to that nice part. We're gonna just start off here. I'm taking it real slow. Once again, on the mini map there is a blue arrow there. That is Maledictus, and he is my buddy. We are playing together here, and we both compete for nukes when we are in the same game. So we are kind of rushing each other. We push each other to the edge, and you know, we both take it kind of slow just to kind of make sure that we get there. But it's relatively easy for us to get nukes. Me more so than him, but you know, I think that just comes with the ability the practice that I've had and how much playing time I've had with this game. It just takes a little bit more know-how on the sit rep and the headset and all that garbage. The little advantages that I have that put me over the other people and the aiming and all that garbage that makes me a little bit better than everybody in this lobby, and I can you know, take them out and just see things like that. Like, I can't even see that guy on my screen now, but when I'm zoned in, I got the headset on and everything around me is blocked out, and I'm just right on my TV, just ready to kill these guys. And here I'm kind of just protecting Maledictus. We're not sure if somebody's over here. He said that he heard somebody coming up, and he was trying to switch back to his secondary, which is one-man army, and reload. So I was just protecting him, making sure he doesn't get shot in the booty, because I don't want to have that happen. Even though I am trying to compete with him for this nuke, we are still working together, and it's a lot more fun when we both get it. So he's coming over here. I think he's got his Harriers right now, and I'm like, oh man, I better start hurrying up here because I've only got 5, I think. But we'll see how the end of the game turns out here, and you know, he's trying to just decide what a good place to put him in, while he's also getting a little bit more ammo. He's kind of just trying to be careful, and I am actually getting kind of low on ammo too. There's a scat bag over to my left. I didn't notice, but you know, at this point I have, you know, 50 bullets plus left in the extra mags, so I was just not really worried about it at that point. I should have been. It will come into play a little bit later on, and we'll see how that plays out. But at this point, you know, I'm just kind of worried about getting that Harrier and making sure Sean Maledictus back there. Oop, there's the airstrike. The hairstrike. Harrier airstrike. We were both going for this guy. I was like, Sean, don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. And he's like, what? Why not? And I was like, because I want to shoot him. And he's like, oh, you're a jerk. Tried to take it from him. He wouldn't let me. Now, notice they got their Sean got his shot down right quick, and it was about 15 seconds after it fell over the A flag, and they were just right on that shit. Weren't having the Harriers, at least from Maledictus. I'm still waiting on mine. I'm hoping to get one of these idiots here jumping out the house like freaking frogs, but the sniper over there, Maledictus, is taking them away from me, laughing up a storm. And we'll see what goes down here, because I just grabbed mine and I'm putting it over the same spot as him. I managed to get a kill with my airstrike, which actually works out great. It is actually kind of hard to do that sometimes, and it's difficult to know where to place it, but you got to know where spawns are, where the flow of the map is, where your teammates are really is the biggest thing, and then you can kind of predict where people are going to be. One other thing, not like I'm really teaching anybody things here, but you know, you don't want to have your Harrier right over where all the enemies are. It is useful for having the strike come down, but once the Harrier comes in, it takes it a little bit longer to find that kill and find the enemy to shoot, because it's right beneath it. You don't want it to be right beneath. It's got to have that sweet spot in between where they're traveling from and to, and you want to put the airstrike on where they're from, and then they'll end up looking right at where they're traveling to. So right there, my Harrier teamed up with me and my M4A1. Look at my ammo right there. I've got about 15 bullets left. I didn't really worry about it at this point because I was still in my chopper gunner phase here, not even quite on my streak yet. But this ended up working out okay. Maledict just was getting pretty angry because they weren't shooting it down, and he was like, why did they shoot my Harrier down so quick? And yours is like, he was so confused. I wasn't really sure what was going on either. I think I just kind of lucked out with the flow of the game and how the enemies were reacting to what was coming at them during this time. But we're moving on here into this kill streak. It's hard to see people. I hate this map. I hate this map for chopper gunners. It's so hard to see people through the trees, and you know, the chopper gunner driver moves around a little too much for me to be able to stabilize and work my way through the barriers and through the house and all that garbage. So I'm just frantically spraying around. It does end up getting shot down. I'm 1 away from my nuke. And I am stressing out here because I got 15 bullets, so I'm trying to just stay in the spot that I was here earlier. I am a little bit campy here, and it's really just because we have 2 points. I'm kind of just defending B as well as going for this nuke. Once again, though, if I get a nuke, it doesn't even matter, though, because I get the win with that tac call-in, and we still got a long ways to go in this game. I'm taking it slow. But I get pretty bored here. I'm kind of just hoping that someone comes right to me. I don't have to move. But that's not the way things work out usually, and I was kind of aware of that. But, you know, with 15 bullets, something you got to think about. Anyway, moving along. I like these crates just randomly placed behind this freaking truck. Speaking of which, I'm kind of organizing my high school. Wow, this was way off topic. My seniors are doing like a senior prank for our high school, and I'm kind of in the lead for the organizational skills. I get my nuke right there with my dual 18 G18s, the Glacks. Nothing special, going for the guy with the chopper gunner, but he just gets shot down anyway. Back to the pranks though. We are actually pulling off our big prank tomorrow. So what we did is, I couldn't really think of a whole good one to do. There's a lot that have been done, but I wanted to come up with something sort of original and make it safe yet funny at the same time. I didn't want to get the school in too much trouble or anything like that. We didn't want to have to not walk, on the graduation ceremony. I like this play here. I hear him coming up, so I hide beneath the rock. Bam! Got him. I just thought that was a pretty sexy play, and then I pull around for this 2-piece here. And so what we're doing with the pranks is I'm doing a lot of small ones. We did one every Friday. We did about 4 or 5. And this coming Friday is our second to last Friday, so this will be the 8th of June. It'll have passed when once you guys are watching this, but I'm pretty excited. What we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna put the students' cars on our track, and you know, this is not an original one. I've seen it done. People have put cars in the parking lot and cars in the field, all that stuff, but you know, I think it's fun just to kind of introduce it to at least our school, bring something new to the table, and by doing multiple pranks, it does kind of give that extra effect there. So what we're going to do, I'm rounding up about, I don't know, hopefully 30 people with cars. Most seniors have a car, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find those guys willing to put that on there. And we're going to just drive them on in the middle of the day into the field and just park them on the track, leave them there. And, you know, it doesn't get in the way of anything. It's not a fire hazard, which was kind of one of our options. Is that we didn't want to hurt anybody. And the administrators aren't going to get too angry about it. We're not destroying any property or anything like that. But it will be noticed there's just cars just randomly parked in the field. I think that's going to be kind of a fun thing to have on there. This guy pissed me off. And I was like, you know what? I got knifed. You're a son of a bitch, so I'm calling him my nuke. But I hope this prank works out well. We're going to see how it goes, and if you guys have already graduated, leave a comment. Let me know what you did for your senior prank, if you did anything. And if you haven't graduated, I'd like to know what you want to do, because I still have 1 week left, and we could squeeze in one more. Maybe it could be pretty epic. I don't know. I might even post a little update on that prank a little later on here. But anyway, that's the end of the game. Victory by Tactical Nuke. Maledict just didn't quite get his. He went 17-4. I pull off with the 43-6 with 6 assists. I'm going to put down my last video right about here. And, you know, if you really enjoyed my story about high school problems and all that pranks, you can go ahead and click subscribe. I will be posting a couple more videos here at least, and we'll see how the road takes us. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.